of fire. We have canary in coal mines. We have dominoes that are falling. And it's bad. Like, it's trillions of dollars bad. But I know stock market went up today. Well, actually, made a killing on the NASDAQ. Just depends on where you play. And you got to pay to play. When talking about pay to play, hey, price go up. Done filming for the course. A bunch of new videos are up today. And this week, you would have wished you would have got it for $2.99 and not $3.99. SoftBank sells entire NVIDIA position. I don't see a problem with that. Anything else going on? Oracle debt downgraded. Meta disaster. How are they going to 1.4 OpenAI? How are you going to fill those obligations? That's kind of a lot of money. 1.4 million. I don't know. I think maybe we put it somewhere. I'm going to go with they put it where the sun doesn't shine, and I ain't going there. I'm just saying Oracle is the first AI dominoes. Here we go. I mean, I get it. I use AI every day. It's great, but come on. I don't know about this. You got a downgrade from debt to GTFO. Sell it all. Oh, and just in case you wanted to know debt to equity, this is coming in from Bloomberg. These are the ones you don't have to really worry about. You're kind of okay down here. Now, as you guys see that this starts increasing to, let's just say, 100%. Okay, there might be a problem with HP. There might be a problem with Apple. Oh, look at Oracle. And how could people not see this? I'm playing the long game here. Also, by any chance, did you guys exit your MicroStrategy position up there? Or are you guys just still time in the market? Bravo. Man, you see, that's the normal floor. I mean, even if I were to draw a really ugly trend line, you guys already broke that. I would recommend you get out. But there's going to be a great bounce. If you notice, look. Chick magnet. That's my new indicator coming out on Black Friday. But guys, get ready for swing trade MicroStrategy. Just one of these above. It's going to go up and tag the chick magnet. But on the daily, do not enter yet. This is not confirmation. But while the AI world collapses, you guys are making money. NASDAQ, that started out, this was this morning. You guys need to wake up bright and early. Market open, my student actually took this trade right here. You know it's going. You're like, here it comes. Like, what is institutions doing today? Okay, I'll take some of that. I think he walked away with 67, which that was $1,300. Jay Bravo, on the other hand, put in, the candle was smaller than that. I was right there. And then I moved it up a little bit because my wife's like, I want to go on a walk. Stop trading. So I put my profit there, my loss there, and closed my phone, which my student beat me on that one. That was $800. And then I said, goodbye, sayonara. Looks like the rest of the market. Oh, look, hey, purple. One candle close, which would have been, you could go right there, right there, right there, right. Which one do you want? Just grab yourself a little scalp and you're done for the day. While we have the dominoes falling, that was Oracle, but everyone, you kind of knew. The canary was yapping. And traders are selling, SoftBank's, like everyone's like, that's it. Long-term OGs in the crypto space after 15 years, billions. They're like, that's it. That was the top. Now we all lose our jobs and we're in a recession. How in any way, shape, or form, every single chart I look at is like 2008 pixel perfect. I guess since the government is closed, we can't add things. Should I say we can't cook the books? Because even if they're like, okay, you're saying we could make up 40% of these numbers? Let's do it. You guys not see this? Look at unemployment expectations. It should be good, the next few years. It's the reasons why I teach you to start business, trade equity. Look at this. You're off the chart. So let me redo the chart for you so you can see it. Here, see? It's off. It's red. It's bad. This is like, was that 08? That was 08. We're beating 08. But you shall be gaslit by the administration. Oh, the economy's rocking and rolling. Just get those food stamps going and we'll all be back to normal. After I closed my trade, because my wife wanted to go walking, get a coffee, this guy stands there every single day. Sorry, it's like I was driving, trying to film this guy. He sits there every single day. And I'm thinking, how do you do this? And I was just thinking, if this guy, dude, let's just go back. I don't know. And if you subscribe, hello, sir. It's good to see you. That'd be frightening if I videotaped you and you're watching TV and you see you. Maybe this might be you. But hold on. Let's just say I meet you when you turn 18 and I say, hey, do you want a job? And you say, yes. Now, some of you guys go, okay, well, I went to college. Fine. I met you after you're now in debt. So you're 25 years old, 26 years old because you had to get that master's degree. And I say to you, because you have a master's degree, which was better than the bachelor's and it's better than that GED, I will hire you at $65,000 a year. Is that good? But you can make up any arbitrary number you want in your head. You're like, then I'll be happy. With $65,000 a year, you just have to stand there Monday through Friday, 9 to 5. Just stand there. Okay. You're 25 years old, then you're 27 years old, then you're 30 years old. And you're like, hey, I need more money. So I pay you enough to keep up with inflation. You're 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And this is what you do all day long. You stand there at your job and you're making like $90,000 a year, drive a nice Toyota Sienna because you got married and you had kids. And then I promote you to manager, or giving you health insurance because the weight, you're packing on the weight. You're really not moving around. You're now 55, 60. I pay you more. Now you're like at $105,000 a year. You could start going on those trips on the weekend, got some retirement in that account. And now you are 65 years old. Can you retire right now? Right? You're like, yes, I did it. My whole life. I stood there and I took a paycheck. Now I just looked it up on my computer, average male life expectancy in the United States. You have a little weight. It said 71. You're telling me that this dude has around 5 or 6 years left. That's it. I'm assuming you're not feeling good when you die. My question is, what are you doing? In any way, shape, or form, is this your life? And do you know that there might be options? I'm coming here as a friend. I don't know where you're at in this time scale of life, but you do know you have options to actually teach you how to trade options. I'm just saying. And I did kind of show you here. I wonder how many people, they just, they go stand in their one place and they're like, hey, we're going to promote you to a bigger space, right? Oh, hey, you can actually, with Windows, you can actually look around now. But bravo, I'm scared. Well, so as you think, look at this. Default fears. I think all these people feel. Actually, if you're working for Oracle, much for that nice fancy office with the glass, I bet you wish you would have started a business where you can clean the glass. Maybe start a business that you put glass in. And then then you trade equities. It is going to get so good. I mean, the market is so high, which is confusing to everyone. Why are we in a depression and the stock market's up? It's okay. It's probably going to correct. And when it does, it's just so easy because you want volatility and you like it when it goes down. Then you like it when it bounces. Anyways, market to zero. This is BlackRock. I did a video about it yesterday and I just hit you with the main points. Hit with sudden and total loss of 150 million private loans. Just might affect the banks. This is hitting everyone. Ritz-Carlton, 2 billion. Developers file for bankruptcy. People are actually having to hit the streets. This is insane. Oh, hey, that guy. Something critical? ADHD. Marriott guests left homeless. Sorry, Rich. As rental company abruptly goes out of business. Deal with hotel terminated. Quote, they treated us improperly. Evicted, nightmare. Coming in from Business Insider. This was kind of funny. I mean, to me, Marriott debacle. Marriott tells booted guests to beg their credit card companies for a refund. So I'm going to go with this economy's not so good, but at least I have my SNAP benefits. Oh, wait. Supreme Court?
In our Law and Justice League, the United States Supreme Court just issued a new order when it comes to SNAP benefits or food stamps. Let's get right to CNN's chief Supreme Court analyst, Joan Biskupic. Joan, what do we know?
Good to see you, Jake. The Supreme Court's order just now essentially postpones the effect of lower court's decisions that said the Trump administration was required to restart the SNAP benefits. This is the nutritional supplements for what had been known as food stamps for some 40 million Americans nationwide. The court originally had an order that would have allowed the SNAP benefits to continue as of about midnight tonight. And because of what's going on the Hill, I'm sure that's the reason, even though they didn't give a justification, they've now extended their order, pausing the lower court decision that says the SNAP benefits have to come out. They've paused that till Thursday night, which obviously will allow for House consideration of this new bill for tomorrow on Wednesday that would possibly restart the government.
I'm just going to stop her right there and say it's a moot point. I mean, they're going to reopen the government. Everyone that is severely obese and can't breathe, you're going to be able to go get your Doritos or your McDonald's. Oh, did you catch McDonald's? They're like, oh, our sales, Wendy's, our sales are down. People are not lining up to get their poison anymore because they don't have their money. Here's the McDonald's article. Da-dum-dum-dum-dum. I'm loving it. McDonald's and other companies are calling out the impact of SNAP delays on consumers. Stock market, McDonald's stock just goes up. I'm just guessing. No, actually, it is down a little bit. But once again, do not correlate this with stonk. And the same goes for Wendy's to close hundreds of U.S. stores. How's Wendy's doing? The truth is, I would grab the bounce. Actually, true story. After I got out of the military, I had to make money. I went to work at Wendy's. I was, hold on, let me count my years, 18 in the military, 18, 19, 20, 20. So I'm 21. Okay. Get a job at Wendy's, right? Stand in that spot, just like this guy, and I'm going to be an assistant manager. Felt like I was getting paid pretty good money, right? And then they'll promote me to manager, and I'll be able to have a Toyota Sienna someday. After, I think it was a month, they fired me. And the manager's like, honestly, Bravo, come on. Who are we lying to? He's like, how long are you going to stay with Wendy's? I'm like, a few minutes. Within about 30 days of that conversation, being fired from Wendy's, I borrowed someone's money and I bought a day spa. And then I paid him back, and then I was going to rinse and repeat and own lots of day spas. Actually had one of the biggest in the Los Angeles area. I sold it because I'm at 3.5 years. I'm like, I can't. I'm sorry, ladies. I just can't do it. But I also want you to think about what I just said. I was broke. I just got out of the military. I didn't have anything. I just got fired from Wendy's. But I borrowed someone's money and I paid them back. That began my journey of starting businesses, trading equity, and moving around a lot. I noticed I do that. Like, maybe I like the beach. Maybe I like the snow. Maybe I like the lake. Maybe I don't. What I can tell you is that in my life, I'm not going to sit there and not take risks. I'm going to take risks because you have one. It looks like I'm not the only one leaving and moving and right? That's kind of how you live. It's okay. Look at this. New York, New Jersey, you guys are going to lose billions. Wouldn't it be nice if you could take your business somewhere else, or trading, you take that somewhere else? So for those of you that are stuck in New York paying New York tax, New York tax, and New York tax, come on. New Jersey, you guys have the highest property tax ever. Just 1, 2, skip a few. Go down to Florida. Learn how to do this. Also, I'm starting to let quite a bit more people into my AI thing. But first, you have to grab the course. You need to know how to drive the car first. Currently $299. Today, I've added, I want to say, 8 new videos to the course. Go check it out. You guys should be getting emails soon on how to use the AI. You're getting some freebies. It's coming. Just don't email me about it. Subscribe. I'll tell you what's going on. You currently don't have this. $299. Plus you get my bear market. And this is all going away. So that's going away. The $299 goes to $399. I'm wrapping up the course. Everyone that trusted me, and I know it's difficult with the hair, and then you get the freebies and all the stuff. It's all going to be gone. And people are like, hey, I want that. All I'm doing is just trying to help you think different. You're right? Little light bulb? This little light of mine, right? Is it going off? A dent in the universe? I don't care what it is. And when God's like, here's silver. Here's one. What are you going to do with it? Oh, I'm going to bury it in my backyard. No. You have a requirement. Turn it into 2, and then take the 2 and be like, hey, look, now I have gold. You help other people out. You bless them. And then you teach people how to do this, not do that. And with that, I love you. I will see you tomorrow.